Welcome back to the fancy whiteboard of your math lessons. For today, your assignment is going to be line graphs. You've been doing these ones a long time. They're not difficult. The hard part is going to be making sure you have all your information on the graph so that it makes sense and that it's spaced somewhat correctly so that where you're plotting your data, it somewhat looks like it should be there. Okay, because we are using a whiteboard, it's going to be. I'm going to do the best that I can. When you guys have your homework, if you're using line paper or specifically graph paper, it should look a lot more organized than obviously doing it on a completely blank canvas like this. So for our line graph, we are going to start with making sure we have our x-axis, and we are going to have our y-axis. Okay, this is going to guide everything that you do for showing the data that you have. Key parts that you have to have for your line graphs, and I'm going to tell you, if you don't have these, you're going to lose points. Okay, because we have to have all the information. It's like reading a chapter book, and randomly chapters are missing out, and it's not going to make as much sense. So I'm going to do one that is relating to me right now during this quarantine, and I got to be better about it. But this is going to be my daily workout duration. Okay, and so how long am I working out for on a given day? So you would think you'd have all the time in the world when you're home, right? But doesn't work that way. Still trying to make lessons for you guys, and got other stuff to do. We got a little one running around, so we got lots to take care of. Okay, so you have to have your title. The other thing you have to have is I have to know what the x-axis represents. So for this one, I'm going to say day of the week. And so we'll just start normal: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's all my days of the week. Okay. So here's my title. Here's the title of the entire graph. Here's the title of the x-axis. What's missing? Y-axis. We need a title. This one is going to cover the minutes. All right. So obviously we know we start at 0 for that, but we're going to just count by tens for this one: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. You can tell I'm trying to keep them evenly spaced and doing the best that I can. If you want, when you're dealing with 0 lines, you can kind of sketch something in there to give you a little idea. If you want to, do it. If not, you don't need to. But you guys should be on line paper, so you at least have some lines that you can use. All right, so we'll say Monday. At least I did something. Okay, I got in here. I got it right there. So about 25 minutes of a workout. I did a little something. I could have done more, but I decided, I'm tired. I got lazy. Okay, Tuesday, I got closer to a full workout. I got about 40 minutes. Wednesday, I was really lazy. Wednesday was actually a lazy day. And then Thursday, I just too many things to get done. So it wasn't a lazy day, but I just didn't get stuff. I had to get other things done. Friday, I got back after it. And let's see, I got 30 minutes. So there's my Friday. And there's about 30 minutes. So again, I got a little something, not a whole lot. It's better than those 2 days. Did the same on Saturday. Got about 30 minutes. Sunday dropped down a little bit. We had some stuff going on. Got about 25 minutes or so for my workout. Okay, so there's my data. I have it graphed, and then from there, we are going to make our line graph. Boom, boom, and then that's what my line graph looks like for the week. For last week's work out. So I'm already off to a good start this week. I got something done on Monday and Tuesday. So off to a better start this week. Big thing with line graphs, again, have all your information on there. Title of the entire graph. What is it covering? Your information on your x-axis, the information on the y-axis, and then the title of those. Okay, if I have MTWTH, if I have those, I can probably figure out what it is, but get that title on there. Okay, have that title. Same thing with here. What do those numbers represent? If I take away my title, it can be a lot of different things. So make sure you have your 3 titles and then your information that you are going to use. Okay, so there's the basics of a line graph. You guys have been doing that a long time. Okay, we've done it for lots of different things as we've gone through elementary school. Next one is a double line graph. This is one you are going to use for this week with what you're going to be asked to do. Okay, so we're still going to make our exact same x and y axis, and this is not going to be just like what you guys are going to do, but it's going to give you an example. Okay, for our title of our graph, we're going to do high and low daily temperatures. Okay, high and low daily temperatures. And then because of when I'm doing this, we're going Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then back to Tuesday. Okay, and then here's a little trick, and we talked about this in class. Sometimes you'll see a little squiggly line right there. That means we're skipping up some numbers. So my first number is actually going to be 30. Okay, that squiggly line tells me I'm skipping. And then we're going to have 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and this week it's not going to get there, but there's our 90. Okay. What's missing? If you said our other titles, you are exactly right. So again, this one is going to be days of the week. And what might this one be? Is this going to be minutes like it was on our last one? High and low daily temperatures? Nope. It is going to be temperature. Okay. And we have to know because there's 2 types of temperature. There's Celsius, but we use degrees Fahrenheit. So I have to have degrees Fahrenheit there. Okay. Next part. We're doing high and low. And because we're doing high and low, we need to have 2 different colors. Otherwise, it's going to be really confusing. So we are going to, just like most things, for temperature, high is going to be in red, and low is going to be in blue, hot and cold. Okay? So if you ever look at the Weather Channel, you're going to see the high and low temperatures that they predict for the day. And so that's what we're going to do. Since I just had my blue marker out, I'm going to use my low temperatures first. So I'm going through, let's say on Wednesday, I was going to have a low of, what was that? There we got about 34 degrees. And Thursday, about 40 degrees. Friday, goes back down to about 30, maybe Saturday. Somewhere, again, since these numbers are really crammed, because I'm doing it on a whiteboard, it's not going to look as good when you're using your paper and line paper or graph paper. These numbers need to be spaced a little bit better to use. So let's say that's about, 35. Then we get a little bit warmer night. Get up there a little bit above 40. Monday drops down, and then stays about even. Okay, so there's our temperatures for our lows. And then again, connect those dots so we can see what it looks like. There's the line piece of the graph. To the high temperatures. Again, I'm just getting these in here so you can have an idea. when you do your actual graphs, I'm going to expect a lot more clarity on this in being able to recognize numbers. So Wednesday, it's supposed to be about 60. Thursday, it went up. It's supposed to be close to 70. So that's not too bad there. Friday gets even a little bit warmer. Saturday, it's a little bit warmer, gets close to 80. Sunday, got a little bit cooler, okay, and dropped off. And Monday, when I looked at this, and this is not based on the week that we're actually doing this, so don't go, hey, Mr. Ledford, you're way off on these. This was a different week than what you're going to be looking at. That day was predicted for some rain, so it dropped a little bit, and it was going to stay a little bit cooler even the next day. So there's the high temperatures, and connect our dots, and we have our double line graph. Okay, again, this double line graph is going to tie into what I'm going to be asking you to do for one of your projects as we go through this particular week. So you're going to have specific colors for the different parts that you're going to be asked to do for your line graph. Some of you are going to have a double, some of you might have a triple, you may have quadruple, you may have 4 on there. It depends on what you have, but the good news is it's really easy to do once you have everything set up. You're just plugging in your numbers. So again, for your graphs, especially line graphs, bar graphs, they're all following the same type of pattern there. You have to have your title of the entire graph. You have to have the title of your x-axis, title of the y-axis, and you have to have your what is going on with each x and y axis. You have to have those pieces, and then you have to graph your numbers correctly if you want to get full credit. Like I said just a little bit ago, it's not difficult. Once you have your information and your graph is set up, should be really simple to do. So there's line graphs. The first one was just a regular line graph. Here's a double line graph. If you're going to do a triple line graph, you can still do the exact same thing. We just get a different color. So maybe this one, you have, oh, yay, whatever. It's temperature. So high and low. I don't know. Do you want a medium temperature? So there's, and then you just still graph it in there. But if you have the 3 different colors or 4 different colors, it's all going to work. All right, guys. I am going to post a video on how I want you to actually set this up for your homework. So watch for that in the following day or 2. There you go, guys.